I had to do some digging to figure out exactly what this product was here, because Travel Supreme is a RV brand that went out of business in 2008, but a lot of people knew about Travel Supreme prior to that, and Entegra Coach acquired the assets to Travel Supreme, and now we are finally seeing for the first time here the new Entegra Coach Travel Supreme Class A motorhomes. So let's go take a look. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and we are here at a Blue Compass store in Dallas, Texas today, getting a first look at really almost anywhere on the internet or in the country of this new Entegra Coach Travel Supreme Class A motorhome. Now, not only do they have Class A motorhomes, and this one here specifically is their 31 UL, they also are going to have these Class C motorhomes also. So we're going to have a whole new lineup of motorhomes from Entegra Coach, and I'm still kind of trying to wrap my mind around exactly what this product is and where it stands exactly. It feels very comparable to like an Entegra Vision, possibly. There are two different lineups with this Travel Supreme in the Class A motorhome that I'm seeing. Both are gas motorhomes, but this here is just a Travel Supreme, then this is a Travel Supreme Premier. So far, what I can tell from this one, like you have solid surface countertops, whereas you have like the more lightweight wrapped countertops in here. If I remember correct in here, this one also, I believe, has a smaller refrigerator in it. But what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna walk through this motorhome here today. There's such limited information online about this. It's not even on Entegra's website yet. So there's not like any floor plan layouts online or specs or anything like that yet. But we're gonna go through it, see what this product has to offer. We're just gonna kind of walk through it almost like, hey, what is this thing? Let's just take a look at it and see what it has. And then at the Dallas RV Super Show, which is February 20th through the 23rd, I'm hoping that they're taking these to the show. So these will be at that Dallas RV show, the 20th through the 23rd. I will be there at least 1 or 2 days of the show. And then I'm hoping they'll have a rep there with this brand that I can get a little bit more information there and film these other models as well. But today I'm just gonna film this one, and I'll save these other ones to film at that show. That should be, as of me posting this video, should be just a few days away likely. So keep that on your calendar if you are in the Dallas area or really anywhere in Texas. That's a fun show to go to. But as we go through this, really nice. You can tell it's an Entegra right away because it has this wraparound windshield. So that is something that Entegra and Jayco, which is basically Entegra's just brother-sister product, that is something that they do that gives you a really cool immersive environment with the road. You also can see the new like kind of square European style windows here along the side of the coach, and those are all frameless windows. Slide toppers on top of the slide outs. They have Alcoa rims with Michelin tires here. And the Michelin tires, they are going to be, let's see, they are 235/80 R22.5. It has the Ford V8 with this, it's a 7.3 liter V8. So this is like their Godzilla engine. I know they have a 5,000 pound towing hitch on the back of this model here. And then you have your engine up front, as this is a gas motorhome and not a diesel pusher, which have the engines in the back. This also has the Easy Drive Elite system on here. So this is going to be like the less expensive model, just has the Easy Drive system. This here has the Easy Drive Elite. Now I'm getting myself more familiarized with these motorhomes here a little bit. So let me do some digging real quick and see what I can figure out what the difference is between this and the Easy Drive. Okay, so what I was able to determine on this less expensive model here that just has the Easy Drive, which you can see right here with the badge on it right there. See how it does not have that elite portion of it. On that, you're going to get it's basically like a basic suspension upgrade. You have stabilizer bars and then a rubber isolation mount to reduce road vibrations as you're going up and down the road, and then just standard heavy duty shock absorber shock absorbers on this motorhome. And then here on the Easy Drive Elite, it basically just beefs up the system. So you're going to get larger stabilizer bars to improve the handling and reduce sway. Then you're going to get an upgraded heavy duty front and rear shocks for better shock absorption, obviously. A computer goodness gracious, I cannot speak. A computer balanced drive shaft to reduce vibrations, and then premium rubber isolation mounts to further smooth out road bumps. So that there is what you're getting with that Easy Drive package. Just basically going to give you a smoother driving experience going down the road. And then this here also looks like it's a little bit What's the size on this one? I'm kind of, as we were going through this, just kind of trying to point out and see the differences. Okay, yeah, so this is a 27A. So this is a smaller motorhome than this one here, this 31UL. So this is gonna be the bigger of the two that we have to look at here. As we come along this side, you can see here with your slide out mechanisms here on the bigger slides, no cable slides, no Schwintek slides on these. It is all a, you know, basically through slide mechanism here. I don't know what you would actually call this. It has like a rack and pinion style mechanism there, but if you know what this style of slide out is called, let me know, because this is one of those ones I just don't know the proper name for what that slide out mechanism is. And then down underneath here, you have slam latch baggage doors on all of your baggage doors. Has a pretty thick door as well. Definitely can feel that that feels thicker than some standard baggage doors. And then you have pass-through storage through here. As you come up into this space, this area right here is about, well, that's actually pretty good. You can see that might be like right at about a foot of clearance at least, maybe a little bit more than a foot to pass stuff through there. So a decent amount of space actually to slide things through. I mean, easily could slide picnic tables over this area. Might even be able to fit like a low profile grill in that space, even though it'd probably be better suited like somewhere right here. But pretty good amount of space nonetheless to be able to work with. Slam latch baggage doors again. And then on the exterior, these are all just standard sticker decals on the outside here, so not painted. See here, Travel Supreme on the side. And then as we come back this way, you'll have an outdoor TV. And one of the most surprising things on the outside, I know a lot of people skip to the inside, so I'll try to reference back to this if people skipped over this part. It has a fiberglass roof too that we're gonna take a look at in a second. JBL sound system out here. You have a 40-inch screen TV. It is a Connect TV, so a smart TV outside. And then down underneath here, more storage space. And you can see here you have your 30-amp solar charge controller. Now let's go ahead and climb up this ladder, but this is another point of difference I want to show you here real quick. This more premium Premier model has a molded fiberglass rear cap that is seamless, whereas a normal Travel Supreme here is going to have just a standard flat back wall along the back. So definitely getting a little bit more of a premium look on this more Premier model there. And then as we step up this ladder here, we're gonna get a chance to look at the roofs on both. Let's go ahead and climb up here. It does have side and backup cameras installed. So you can see here, even on the less expensive model, that is a fiberglass roof. So that is really nice. Roof construction all looks pretty good. All the seams look really good. Then you look over on this model that we're taking a look at here, and you can see, I wonder what this is up front. See the roof here and how everything looks. Two ACs up on the top. Those are Coleman Mach AC units. You have your Winegard satellite, and then that looks to be about a 200 watt solar panel. Let's see right here. Yeah, 200 watts on the solar. Don't know what this front portion is right here. If someone wants to let me know what this is. I actually am unfamiliar with what that little portion is right there. I would love to learn. So let me know what that is, and for the other people down in the comments if you know. And then that's pretty much it. The roof construction on these is, I mean, they're both identical to one another. So pretty nice. Love that it has this solid fiberglass roof up here. And to finish up along the outside, again, a 5,000 pound hitch here along the back. Your smaller slide out here in the bedroom is a Schwintek slide out there. And then you have your fuel fill up spot right there. Now, because there's no specs or anything online, I don't know tank sizes. I don't know the gas tank size or anything like that, unfortunately. But hopefully I can get more information on that at the Dallas RV show. See your 50 amp plug right there, and then it does have a hole to feed your power cord through there, so you can keep this door closed. All of your water connections right here. It has the Nautilus water management system. And then you have a spot here where you can put like a roll of paper towels or something like that. And it does have a water filter here as well. Spot here to drain your tanks. So your black and gray tanks will drain out right there. Then you have a 5,500 watt generator right here. I'm not super familiar with this brand, but 5,500 watt generator nonetheless looks very small in size, which is nice. And then it should be plenty quiet on that. And then you have your pass-through storage here. Two pass-through storage compartments that are identical in size. And another little small storage space right here. You have your side cameras here in the side mirror, and then that is pretty much everything on the outside. So let's go ahead and head inside and see what we got going on the inside. But let me know your thoughts so far, what you think. Again, this is a brand that was around decades ago now at this point, or over a decade ago. And it's pretty interesting to see it back. When I was going to do my research and whatnot, this was a brand I wasn't even super familiar with. And then it's just so interesting how there's just no information online about these yet. So pretty fun to go through it and just kind of try to dissect it and figure out what it is. Because it is from Entegra, it has a 2-year limited base warranty and a 3-year structural warranty. There's a catalytic converter protection on this. We can actually get underneath here and see that. Right, where is it? There it is right there. So you can see that protection over the catalytic converter right there. So just wanted to show that real quick since they're making a point to talk about that. Catalytic converter, I don't know why I said it that way. I definitely mispronounced that a little bit. I had to look at the letters. Nice big square window here, and you can see it does have the shade built into the window. So like that. I wish it came down from the up from the bottom instead of down from the top. But nonetheless, nice to have those there. Those shades actually, as I just bought my new RV and was looking for shade solutions for something like that, did not realize those shades they can be kind of expensive, more expensive than you would think. So nice to just have that standard. And then pretty nice little floor plan here that you have in this 31UL. You have your 2 recliners directly across from the TV in the slide out. TV is also in a slide out, so these 2 areas will come together here, and you'll still have a walkway in between these 2 spots when you're going down the road. Likely not going to have room to put the recliners out while you're going down the road though, as these both are going to condense together. And then up front, you have the bed that will drop down up over the driver's cab. We'll look at that in a second. Storage up here, and again, as I go through this, not even storage. Some of these I haven't opened yet. You have your storage space there. It feels like something like an Entegra Vision as I'm walking through this. It feels very similar. Feels similar to like some of the Jayco like preset motorhomes. I'm trying to think of like what the exact equivalent is. It's hard for me to say because I haven't spent as much time in motorhomes, but it just feels like another Jayco or Entegra motorhome product. You have outlet there, USB ports here in the corner. You have this pull-out tray right here, so you can do some work while you're going down the road. The curved windshield is very cool. I mean, definitely gives you, much smaller pillars here on the side, so you just get an even greater view around where you are driving and exploring and stuff like that. So really, really neat experience you get driving a motorhome like this. I would love to own something like this one day just to get the experience of what it's like to travel in one. Because I have never done a vacation in a Class A motorhome before. I've only ever done trips in, towable trailers like fifth wheels and travel trailers. You have an auto leveling system here. Then it has your power shades there and some light controls, power mirrors as well. You can see it has a standard manual set of gauges up here on the dash. And then it does have this Sony screen here that has multiple different functions. Or multiple different things that you can control in here. It has a pretty elaborate like sound control system on here if you're like someone that likes to really customize your EQs and stuff like that. Looks like it can monitor tire pressure and stuff like that as well. So nice little system that you have here. This is the Mobile ES. Oh, there it is. Mobile ES system from Sony. Cup holders here. Power chairs, so lots of different power customization options here for your seating position there. And then it is like a manual recline lever there to recline the seat back. JBL speakers up here above your head. And then right here, you disconnect this and then drop this down. See your bunk up over the top. So you have this mattress here. Underneath the mattress, there's going to be your table accessories. So if you wanted to set up a table in this area right here, you have the ability to do that. So you have additional sleeping up here. And then we'll put this back up. is a little bit slow. Actually, we'll come back to that because it's a little slow getting it back up. And as we come back this way, nice big recliners here. As I sit in these, you can see your view of the TV. Now these do have a little bit more firmness to them. I definitely did not sink in to these seats at all. It was very much like a kind of firm seating position. So I usually like that. I think the firmer seats, they, you know, break in over time and still keep that firmness to them, but get a little softer over time. So I would imagine these would probably do something like that, but definitely don't feel like super squishy when you sit into them. And then these are, yeah, power recliners. So right now, not hooked up to like 30 or 50 amp power, so I am unable to get the recliners out. On your windows here, because they are these new kind of square European style windows, they have the bug screen. Any windows that open will have the bug screen like so. Wow, that is really tough for me to do with my left hand. The bug screen that will open like that, privacy shade here that comes from the other side, and then they have a magnet so they can also connect together. And then this is your emergency exit, but all of your windows like this will open up about 6 inches, so you can get a lot better airflow in here than what you traditionally got out of frameless windows. See your storage space through here. Pretty nice like glossy finish on the slide out fascias. So that actually looks pretty dang good. And I don't see, I mean, you can kind of see dents from like where the staples were installed, but man, it is so subtle that unless you're really looking for it, I mean, it definitely has a pretty clean look and aesthetic to it. It doesn't have like glaring imperfections or anything like that. Nice LED lighting up over the slide out. And then as we go along this way, you'll have solid surface countertops. So this is gonna be like a ceramic style material here. And then you have a real tile backsplash back there as well. Cabinet doors all have hidden hinges on them. Then you can see your storage through here. No soft close on the cabinet doors. Spot up here over the microwave, and then has a residential size microwave. Does have the smallest oven that you can get in an RV. It has an oven nonetheless, as many RVs today have gone away from having an oven in totality. So if you want that, you do still have it. Then you have storage space underneath here. Good big spot for like pots and pans. Does have standard plywood drawer construction with staples. And then 4 drawers here that will slide out there for storage. Underneath the sink, nice big area under there, so plenty of storage space to store different items there. Some shelving here for some kitchen items. And then it does have a single basin stainless steel sink, stainless steel faucet, and these solid sink covers with finally kind of like a little mini pantry, adjustable shelving in there so you can move those shelves around. And storage space here that is just wide open. So when your slide out comes in, you can see here, this slide is going to go over a portion of this sink. So this whole like countertop area is all going to slide in here. This cabinet here is part of the slide. So that's actually going to move in with the slide. And I would imagine it's going to stop like right about here. So you'll still have, because this is a shallow slide out here. It's not a super, long slide out. So you'll still have space to get into most aspects of this kitchen except about half the sink there when that slide is closed. And as we come back around this way, 50-inch screen TV in this motorhome. It has a JBL soundbar right there. You can see your controls to make the TV go up and down. That's going to give you your window out to your campsite when you want it. Some storage space up here, plus an HDMI port if you want to put some sort of game console up here, Blu-ray player, anything like that. You are able to do that very easily. And it does have a little bit of a lip going up into this booth area, so you'll kind of step up in there. Obviously, all of your seating positions in here have seat belts, so you can seat quite a few people in this motorhome. In fact, you can seat 4 here and then 2 more in the recliners with seat belts. Legless dinette table, so very easy to get in and out of there, and you can collapse this down and make it into a bed when needed. And then let's see, there is some storage down underneath here. Get here. Oh, nice, really thick plywood base there for your dining area. And you can see here, it's kind of like a slanted little area down underneath here for storage. So not a huge amount of space, but there's something. Let's see if this other side is slanted like that. Get down underneath here. This one is open all underneath there. So good amount of storage underneath that area, but the only way to get to it is to lift up those cushions. Then outlets on both sides of the table, outlet next to the recliners right there, and outlet up underneath that cabinet door as well. And there's an outlet here also. So lots of outlets all throughout this kitchen and entertainment space. Little, if you didn't see that, little sponge area. Drawer here, and just seeing what all these are. Make sure both these actually are storage. Yep. And then across from here, you have a little bit more storage over the entry door. Residential size refrigerator, so love this. You get the ice maker and the water dispenser in the freezer door. And then open this up. It is a GE appliance. Has a water filtration system in the fridge. And a nice big large size refrigerator and freezer. Ceiling height in here is great, as you would expect in a Class A motorhome. With my shoes on that I'm wearing at the time, I'm standing right at about 6'3", so you can see how much height I have to the ceiling as I currently stand. So very comfortable as I walk back into this bathroom space and step up into the shower. There's quite a bit of a step up into the shower, so you can see here, it's probably about 6'4" to the shortest point. And then you could probably be about 6'7" or so and fit in here with the skylight. The shower head does sit a little low. So you can see here it's, you know, like at the height of my eyes. I'd have to duck a little bit to get underneath that, but obviously it does come out as well, so you can, you know, use that however you best see fit. We'll get back to the shower here in a second as I flip you around, going into the bathroom. This door does lock in place to give you kind of your, you know, privacy from the rest of the motorhome. Porcelain foot flush toilet, and I forgot it today, but I will put up a graphic of Liquefied. Liquefied is a black tank treatment that you can get for your RV. You can find it on Amazon, and Liquefied is one of the best black tank treatments out there on the market. I use it on my RV and would recommend it to you as well, so you can find that on Amazon to make sure your RV is staying smelling fresh and everything is working properly with draining out your black tank. You have stainless steel sink in here. This here is a wrapped countertop material, so that more lightweight countertop. Drawer here that opens up. It looks like that'll be 3 drawers there. Storage underneath the sink. And then it is a porcelain foot flush toilet. Looks like it'll have a soft close toilet lid. It does. Nice big window in here. Spot to hang some stuff. And then it does have a standard vent fan in the space with a really large medicine cabinet. So that's nice. You have the outlet there and then your vent fan controls. Now this here is where I'm seeing the most like glaring imperfections. You can see here on these trim pieces, and it's not even like these are imperfections. It's just where you have these staples here that are filled in with putty. There's literally really no other way to go about this unless you were to, you know, use some sort of adhesive on the other side of these to adhere these to the wall. But these are the only pieces of trim where I'm really seeing like, you know, if you're a real stickler about perfections, you just are going to have to go up in price range from something like this to get something that's not going to have, you know, those staple holes exposed on, or these, they're not even holes, they're just, you know, filled in putty areas on those little thin pieces of trim. Right here you have your touchscreen control panel. So that will control everything on this motorhome. This is something the less expensive model also doesn't have. It just has manual switches for everything. So you can control different aspects of your motorhome from here and connect this to your phone. You also have your power management system right here with the solar and batteries. And then going back this way, not sure on the bed size here. It looks about the width of a king size bed. It's definitely wider than a queen, but it is shorter than like a residential king size bed. So my guess is this is probably about 70 to 72 inches wide, because a residential queen is 60 by 80. This looks wider than that. It might be maybe like 68 inches wide, and then it's probably about the length of a queen size bed. So probably about, you know, somewhere around 75 to 80 inches long. Storage space up here. You got your outlets up here as well. So nice spot to plug things in. Let's see if there's a, yeah, there's a drop down hole right there to run any wires down through this space as well. So if you want to plug in like a CPAP machine there, something like that. Plus you have outlets on the side of the bed with nightstands. Nightstands also have wireless charging pads built in that do pop up with USB ports on them as well. Has USB-A and USB-C plugs on those pop-up outlets or pop-up wireless charging pads. A little bit of storage there. And then underneath the bed, let's see if there's anything underneath here. Ooh, wow, a little bit of storage under there. Wow, bed is very heavy. But nice seeing a little bit of storage under there. That bed was so heavy, goodness gracious. It's a thick mattress that you got here. Look at that. It's an aloe vera mattress. And look at how thick that thing is. So pretty nice mattress standard. Oh yeah, y'all. You will probably not find yourself having to upgrade this mattress. That's actually pretty nice. Definitely better than a lot of other things out there on what comes standard. In here you're going to have your wardrobe closet, so you can hang clothes on both sides of your TV. You have a 32-inch screen TV here in the bedroom, 2 ACs on this motorhome, and then some drawers here for additional clothes. You see all the drawers along the bottom. You have 6 in total. 3 drawers here, outlet in that space. These are just spots you can put clothes, and then underneath here or behind here, hidden storage back behind the TV. And then that is pretty much it, y'all. So let's walk back out here. Price on these are going to be, from what I can tell, anywhere on the less expensive models for the Travel Supreme Class A motorhomes. I'm seeing those looking like they're going to be around like 120 to 130. And then this one here was looking like it's going to be around like 150 to 170 or so. I think it's closer to the 150 mark, but I don't even know if they, exactly what they'll have it priced at for this Dallas RV show that's coming up on the 20th through the 23rd. So I do plan to be there and get more information about this brand and kind of figure out, what the goal is with what they want out of this product. But very curious your thoughts. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And again, I'll be at the Dallas RV show on the 20th through the 23rd. I just don't know exactly what days I'll be there, but probably, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna probably need to be there on like the 21st or 22nd at least to talk to one of the reps for this brand and get a little bit more information for you guys. So that's all I got for today though. Very curious your thoughts on this kind of first impression and walkthrough of this product. And until next time, live firmly unbound.